The Lucy Connelly scandal, Britain's battle over free speech. A tweet that sparked a crisis. In June 2025, Lucy Connelly, a 34-year-old from Birmingham, posted a tweet criticizing government policies with sharp, provocative language. The now-deleted post, described by prosecutors as inflammatory, was screenshot and reported within hours. Connelly was arrested for hate speech, and after a swift trial, she was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison, a punishment that stunned the nation. The severity of her sentence turned a fleeting tweet into a national crisis, igniting debates about free speech, justice, and the state's power over its citizens. Public outrage and division. The public reaction was immediate and polarized. Supporters of the sentence argued it was a necessary stand against harmful rhetoric, while critics called it an attack on free expression. Protests erupted across cities, with hashtags like #FreeLucy trending online. Polls showed 45% of Britons backed the government's stance, while 42% saw the sentence as too harsh, reflecting a deeply divided nation. Starmer's silence shattered. Prime Minister Keir Starmer, whose Labour government enforced the laws behind Connelly's prosecution, initially remained silent, offering only a vague promise to monitor the situation. After weeks of pressure, he spoke out. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom from accountability, Starmer declared, defending the sentence as a response to incitement, not opinion. He accused critics of exploiting the case for political gain. Tice's fiery response. Reform UK leader Richard Tice countered fiercely, calling Starmer's words cowardice and deception. He framed Connelly as a victim of a system punishing dissent. Tice launched Lucy's Bill, a petition for a parliamentary inquiry into her case, which gained thousands of signatures in hours. Protests grew, and questions about Connelly's prison treatment surfaced. A nation at odds. The scandal has exposed tensions over Britain's hate speech laws, with over 3,000 arrests since 2023. As Starmer defends the rule of law and Tice rallies for reform, Connelly's case remains a flashpoint for debates about freedom and justice. Climax and conclusion. The Lucy Connelly scandal reached a boiling point as protests swelled and Lucy's Bill gained unstoppable momentum, surpassing 100,000 signatures in days. Clashes outside Parliament turned chaotic, with police struggling to contain crowds chanting for Connelly's release. Leaked reports of her harsh treatment in prison, alleged solitary confinement and restricted family contact, fueled public fury, prompting investigative journalists to demand transparency. Starmer, facing a plummeting approval rating, announced a limited review of hate speech law enforcement, a move critics called a desperate bid to quell unrest. Tice, seizing the moment, vowed to push for broader reforms, rallying supporters with promises to reclaim free speech. The nation now stands at a crossroads. Will Connelly's case force a reckoning on the balance between free expression and legal accountability, or will it deepen Britain's divisions? As Connelly remains behind bars, her story has transcended one tweet, becoming a defining battle for the soul of British democracy. Britain Info will continue to bring you verified updates as this saga unfolds. The Lucy Connelly scandal has become more than a story about one woman's tweet. It has become a mirror reflecting the fault lines in British society, between those who prioritize individual liberty and those who emphasize collective safety, between those who trust the system and those who see it as irredeemably broken. For Keir Starmer, the case is a test of his leadership, forcing him to navigate a delicate balance between defending the rule of law and addressing public discontent. For Richard Tice, it is an opportunity to rally a disillusioned electorate and position Reform UK as a viable alternative to the status quo. As the petition for Lucy's Bill gains momentum, and as protests continue to grow, the nation watches anxiously. Will Starmer double down on his stance, risking further alienation of a skeptical public? Will Tice's campaign force a reckoning in Westminster, or will it fizzle out under the weight of legal and political realities? And what of Lucy Connelly herself, a woman whose life has been upended by a single moment of indiscretion? Her story, once a fleeting headline, has become a symbol of a deeper struggle, one that will shape the future of justice, freedom, and democracy in Britain. This is Britain Info, committed to bringing you verified, accurate news. The Lucy Connelly scandal is far from over, and we will continue to follow every development as it unfolds. Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more updates on this unfolding saga.